We're going to do chart E, which is nouns, and we're going to work through the chart starting with our definition. A noun names a person, place, thing, activity, or idea. A noun names a person, place, thing, activity, or idea. Then we're right here where it says the roles, right in here, the roles or jobs a noun can have in a sentence. We're going to name those. Okay, and this is where we have our Spidopona. That's the acronym Spidopona. Spidopona. Okay, so our S for Spidopona is subject. Keeps doing that. Noun. Possessive. Noun. Adjective. This is our SN, that's how we parse it. This would be our PNA. Then we have our indirect object. And that is our IO when we're parsing. We have our direct object. And then we have object of the preposition. Object of the preposition. Can't fit it in there, we're just going to say it. And that, when we're parsing, is our OP, object of the preposition. Okay, so when we are going in our Latin, when we're in our Latin in foundations, we go over these Latin noun cases. All right? Latin noun cases right here. And we say nominative, subject. Nominative, subject. Then what do we say? Genitive, possessive. Dative, indirect object. That looks weird. There we go. Nominative, subject, genitive, possessive, dative, indirect object. Accusative, direct object. And then we say ablative. Oh, those are all capitalized. Let me fix that. Nominative, subject, genitive, possessive, dative, indirect object, accusative, direct object, and ablative, object of the preposition. Okay, so that's the Latin noun cases that go along with the roles or jobs a noun can have in a sentence. Okay, then we go down to Pona. Back over to orange, and we have predicate nominative. So our PONA is predicate nominative. And that is our PN. Then we have the object complement noun. I have to write small here. Object complement noun. And that is our OCN. Then we have our noun of direct address. And that is our NDA, noun of direct address. And then our last one, the A for spidopona, is an appositive. All right, let's talk about these. When you see the predicate nominative, that is your clue for what the Latin noun case is going to be here. What do you think that is? Right, it's the nominative case. Nominative case. Then you have your object complement noun. Now we know, let me get a different color here. We know that an object complement noun and an object complement adjective both equal or refer to or interact with the direct object. Direct object. Okay? So, that gives you a clue. If the OCN is like the direct object, or the OCA is like renaming the direct object, or the OCN is like renaming the direct object, and the OCA is an attribute about the direct object, what do you think the Latin noun case will be for the object complement noun? Well, let's look. We have the direct object here. Direct object. And what case is that? It's the accusative. So, because the object complement noun is also like the DO, then that would be the same case as the direct object, which would make it accusative. Okay, so we've got the nominative for predicate nominative. We have the accusative right here, the same as the direct object. And then we have the noun of direct address. The noun of direct address. Now we are going to use our, let's see, here we go. I'm going to use my vocal cords to speak directly to the noun of direct address. I'm going to talk to my NDA. I'm going to use my vocal cords to do that. All right. So over here, we're going to do vocative or vocative. That's going to be the first letters to help me remember which noun case I'm going to use for the noun of direct address. The noun of direct address. Vocative or vocative. Okay, the last one here is the appositive. The appositive. And the appositive positively matches, let's do this. The appositive, oops, let me fix that. AP, appositive. The appositive positively matches the case, or equals the case. The case of what? The case of the word it describes. So over here, I'm going to say equals, oops, wrong color. I'm going to say it equals, or it positively matches, and I'm going to use just beginning letters here. The case of the word it describes. Okay, so we're going to be going over those. All right, so we've got, let's see if I can do, well, we'll just move on down the chart. Okay. All right, now we're going to go down and look at ways to describe a noun down here. Let's change. Ways to describe a noun. We have specific ways right here, specific ways. One specific way is common. Whoops. And proper. Common and proper nouns. So we're going to give the definition for a common noun. Common nouns: name, a non-specific person, place, thing, activity, or idea. And is not capitalized. Let's do that again. I may need to make it smaller. Okay, let's try it again. Common nouns: name. Why is doing that? Name. Names. A non-specific person, place, thing, activity, or idea, and is not capitalized. So see if you can do that with me. Common nouns: name, a non-specific person, place, thing, activity, or idea, and is not capitalized. All right, let's do it again. Common nouns. Okay, a common noun names a non-specific person, place, thing, activity, or idea, and is not capitalized. A common noun names a non-specific person, place, thing, activity, or idea, and is not capitalized. Okay, then we're going to move down and do proper. We're going to define a proper noun. Here we go. A proper noun names, oops, wrong color, what happened? Names a specific person, place, thing, oops, thing, activity, or idea, and is always capitalized. Okay, so we're going to go over those, and we're going to do names a specific person, place, thing, activity, or idea, and is always capitalized. Changing colors. A proper noun names a specific person, place, thing, activity, or idea, and is always capitalized. One more time. A proper noun names a specific person, place, thing, activity, or idea, and is always capitalized. Okay? Number. Let's do, this one. Okay, for number. We can have singular nouns. And we can have plural nouns. Oh, and let's go over here and just go ahead and do our examples while we're at it. So an example of a common noun, mountain. A proper noun, Denali. Denali is the name of a mountain. It is the proper one. You guys talked about those in cycle 1 when we named the highest point on each continent. Okay, so now we're going to go, oops, wrong one. We're going to go and we are talking about singular and plural nouns. A singular noun names only one person, place, thing, activity, or idea. Period. We had lots of room on that one. Okay, so let's review. A singular noun names only one person, place, thing, activity, or idea. Again, a singular noun names only one person, place, thing, activity, or idea. Again, a singular noun names only one person, place, thing, activity, or idea. And an example of a singular noun is mountain. It fits for that too. It is a common singular noun. We're going to move down to plural, and the definition for plural is a plural noun names more than one person, place, thing, activity, or idea. Period. Okay, so let's review that one. A plural noun names more than one person, place, thing, activity, or idea. A plural noun names more than one person, place, thing, activity, or idea. A plural noun names more than one person, place, thing, activity, or idea. Okay, and an example of a plural noun, instead of mountain, we would have mountains. Oops, not mount, mountains. With our S, showing that it's plural here. Okay, then we're going to go to type. Let's use blue for that. It's going to be in type here. There are four types. Concrete, abstract, collective, and compound. All right, so let's go ahead and start our definitions. Concrete. A concrete noun names something that can be experienced with the five senses. Okay, let's review. A concrete noun names something that can be experienced with the five senses. A concrete noun names something that can be experienced with the five senses. A concrete noun names something that can be experienced with the five senses. What is an example of a concrete noun? Well, not to be repetitive, but mountain. You can see a mountain, you can touch a mountain. Okay, we are going to, let's not taste a mountain, right? We don't want to taste a mountain. Hopefully we don't smell a mountain. Okay, and we don't want to hear a mountain. That would mean it would be like a volcano erupting. But anyway, all right, we're on to abstract. Definition of an abstract noun. An abstract noun names a concept, quality, or condition that can not be experienced with the five senses. Ooh, that's not wanting to fit in there. Okay, so we're going to review that. Names a concept, quality, or condition that cannot be experienced with the five senses. An abstract noun names a concept, quality, or condition that cannot be experienced with the five senses. An abstract noun names a concept, quality, or condition that cannot be experienced with the five senses. What would an example of that be? Majesty. Or maybe love. Okay, all right, we're going to move on to collective. A collective noun it's going to keep doing it, refers to a group composed of members. Okay, that's the main part of it. Then we have our side one here, and it says functions as a single noun and takes a single verb. Okay, so let's go over all that. A collective noun refers to a group composed of members, functions as a single noun, and takes a single verb. A collective noun refers to a group composed of members, functions as a single noun, and takes a single verb. A collective noun refers to a group composed of members, functions as a single noun, and takes a single verb. Okay, we're going to move down. Oh wait, we got to do an example of that. Okay, an example of a collective noun would be a range of mountains. It refers to a group composed of members. What members? Mountains. And them together as members would be a range of mountains. You can do of mountains. All right, we're going to go down and do our last type here, and it's compound. The definition is made up of two or more words joined together. Compound nouns are made up of two or more words joined together. Compound nouns are made up of two or more words joined together. Compound nouns are made up of two or more words joined together. And what would be an example of that? mountain joined with the word top. Mountaintop is a compound noun. Let's make sure we've gone over everything, and that is the whole of chart E, which is nouns. Let's just review real quick, actually, before we go through, and that would add another layer of, I would add an additional chart if you were going for chart numbers. Okay, let's see, we're going to move it a little bigger. We're going to say nouns. A noun names a person, place, thing, activity, or idea. A noun names a person, place, thing, activity, or idea. We're going to go over our roles. The roles or jobs a noun can have in a sentence. And that is our Spidopona. And those are subject noun, possessive noun adjective, indirect object, direct object, object of the preposition, predicate nominative, object complement noun, noun of direct address, appositive. And we're going to review our Latin noun cases, and we're going to list them alongside of the roles that they can have. Nominative, subject, genitive, possessive, dative, indirect object, accusative, direct object, ablative, object of the preposition. We're going to remember that in the predicate nominative, that it is a nominative case, and that we are working on the object complement noun, that an object complement noun works with, renames the direct object. When we look at direct object, we see that the DO is in the accusative. Therefore, the object complement noun is also accusative. Then we've got the noun of direct address. We use our vocal cords to talk to the noun of direct address. That helps us remember the voca or vaca, vocative or vocative case. And then we remember that the appositive positively matches or equals case of the word it describes. Okay, the appositive equals the case of the word it describes. And those are our uses. Okay, then we're going to come down to attributes. We have specific with common, and that's names a non-specific person, place, thing, activity, or idea, and is not capitalized, like mountain. We have proper. Names a specific person, place, thing, activity, or idea, and is always capitalized, like Denali. Then we go into number. Singular. Singular nouns. A singular noun names only one person, place, thing, activity, or idea, like mountain. Plural. Names more than one person, place, thing, activity, or idea, like mountains. Concrete. Names something that can be experienced with the five senses. A mountain can be experienced with some of your five senses. Abstract. Names a concept, quality, or condition that can be experienced with the five, that cannot be experienced with the five senses. Let's do that again because I messed it up. Okay, abstract. Names a concept, quality, or condition that cannot be experienced with the five senses, like majesty or love. Collective. Collective refers to a group composed of members. Refers to a group composed of members. functions as a single noun and takes a single verb, like range of mountains. Then we go down to compound. Made up of two or more words joined together, like mountain top. Now you have definitely earned multiple charts by going through this.